Good morning, dear students. How are you all? So, dear students, in the second video of class 10 for the week, we will talk about the washing soda. Okay, and you can see here that what is the formula of that washing soda. Here it is written. Okay, now although it has its some properties is also given over there, you can see there it has one cleansing properties, and that's why it can be used in the preparation of detergent to remove dirt, grease, oil, okay na, etc. It is very important chemical which is obtained from the sodium chloride. As you know, dear student, in the previous video we have discussed about that sodium chloride actually gives number of chemicals, and washing soda is, we will talk about the second chemicals what we have obtained from the sodium chloride. Okay, so you can see it is written over there, it contains 10 molecules of water. If 10 molecules of water is not there, if it is only Na2CO3, then it cannot be called as a washing soda. You should not done that one. This one is soda ash. And second formula, you also know the name of that formula. This one is sodium carbonate. So you should know this thing. If there is 10H2O, then only we will say that that is washing soda, and that we can call it by another name, sodium carbonate 10 deca, and H2O means hydrate. Okay, na dear student? So you can see this one. Okay, so dear students, you should note down this thing, important point, sodium carbonate without water of crystallization. Now question is, what is water of crystallization? I am telling you, dear student, water of crystallization means, if you will see some of the fixed amount or fixed number of water molecule which is attached with the salt in the loosely chemical combination. What is the meaning of loosely chemical combination? Loosely chemical combination means, if you will heat that salt, that means this water can vaporize. Loosely chemical combination, that is the meaning of loosely chemical combination. If you will heat that one, that can evaporize, okay na, easily. Okay na, loosely chemical combination are there. So that is that water molecule you are seeing na, that is which is attached with the salt, that one is known as water of crystallization. Okay na, and if this 10H2O is not there, I have told you this can be called as soda ash. And what is another name? Sodium carbonate, anhydrous. What is anhydrous? Anhydrous means the salt which is free from the water, the salt which is free from water. Okay, my dear student, here you can see the slide. Okay, thank you. Now this is important, that how can we uh, produce, how can we produce that one from the NaCl, and you can see that the production is being done by the Solvay process, or soda ammonia process. Okay na, so raw materials you can see this one, source of carbon dioxide, ammonia, common salt. These are the raw material. With NaCl also, NaCl is the major raw material. Okay na, NaCl is the major raw material. Okay, so we will see the production on large scale. It can be prepared by the Solvay process, and the raw materials you can note down: limestone. What is limestone? No. A limestone, a source of carbon dioxide. Actually, from the limestone we are obtaining this carbon dioxide. You don't have to take the limestone. Ammonia and common salt. Common salt, I have told NaCl, but here it is written common salt. Okay na, so NaCl, common salt, both the same thing are there. Okay na, so you can see this one. Now you can see the preparation, how can we prepare washing soda. It is clearly written over there. Washing soda can be prepared by Solvay's process in three steps. First your step is to form sodium hydrogen carbonate. What is sodium hydrogen carbonate? This one is the sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. Okay na, your work is to form NaHCO3. How will you form NaHCO3? You know, you have NaCl and you will take a mixture of these all the thing, okay na, ammonia, okay, carbon dioxide, which dissolve in water. As you can see, there is every time it is a balanced chemical equation. So directly you can form NaHCO3 baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate plus ammonium chloride, okay na. This NaHCO3 is sparingly soluble in water, okay na, sparingly soluble in water, so it can be filtered out. So take that NaHCO3 and we will move towards the second step, okay na. Have you understood? Now you can see this with the chemical reaction and we will move towards the next thing, okay na. Here you can see the second step. Second step is heating of NaCO3 to decompose it to give soda ash, okay na. So anhydrous, here you can see I have NaHCO3, 2 molecules of NaH, 2 mole of NaHCO3 I have taken and I have heated that one. It will give Na2CO3 CO2 H2O. Lots of students think that this is my washing soda. No, dear student, this is not your washing soda. I have told you that washing soda can be prepared in 3 steps, okay na. First step was what? First step was what? First step was for the preparation of baking soda or sodium hydrogen carbonate. Your aim was that. And in the second method, or second step, sorry, in the second step you have to heat that baking soda. And baking soda, it will give sodium carbonate, carbon dioxide, water. This is not the last step. What would be the last step? Yes, it is there in the slide. So you can take Na2CO3 plus 10H2O, okay na, and you will see in the last step it would be there. Okay na, dear student. You can see this is the chemical reaction. Name of there is also there. Now you can see the crystallization of soda ash to give washing soda. Now I have told now that this is the reaction, Na2CO3 plus 10H2O, and here water of crystallization would be there. In that one, in the previous on the second page, here you can see water of crystallization is not there. This one is soda ash. I have told before, soda ash, okay na. So this one you can see, but the correct you will obtain the washing soda here, okay na. After adding 10 molecule of water into the soda ash, it will give the washing soda, okay na. But here it is written on heating. So I will take Na2CO3 into 10H2O, 10H2O. On heating, it can lose all the water molecule. So you will not see this 10H2O. It can lose. It will available in the free form. So right now it is hydrated. Why it is hydrated? Because water molecule is there, and if all water molecule will lose, then we can say then it is, so that is anhydrous, means all the water molecule will lose, and that one is the anhydrous state, okay na. So you have understood that one. You can see the slide, okay na, dear students. So washing soda, some of the properties of washing soda is there. Yes, you can note down. This one is transparent crystalline solid, okay na. Transparent crystalline solid is there, okay. Second one, it is highly soluble in water. Washing soda is used for preparing the detergent, no? So it should be definitely soluble. So that's why it is highly soluble in water, okay na, and give alkaline solution, and it has a cleansing properties due to emulsifying as a nature, means it can clean your clothes, okay. On exposure to air, okay, on exposure to air, it loses 9 water molecule of crystallization. What does it mean? You can see Na2CO3 here, 10H2O is there na, so 10H2O is there. So if I will heat that one, 9 water molecule will be loosed by this one. So I can write here the final product Na2CO3 into only one water molecule will be attached by that, and it will give you 9 water molecule. This one is showing the efflorescence. So you can define the efflorescence. If in some salt, if I will heat that one, they will not lose all the water molecule, they will lose only some part of water molecule, and leaving remaining some water molecule with the salt also, that is known as efflorescence. Okay, my dear students, so I will hope that you have understood this one. So with this I will say thank you all of you, take care of yourself, thank you.